Okay, so here the first thing is what you have to understand the formulas. Okay, so here we have some formulas. First we'll see that. Okay, so the first formula is A inverse equals to I. A inverse equals to I. A inverse equals to I. Okay, if you write A inverse first and then A, still the answer it will be equals to I, where I is known as what? It is identity matrix. It is known as what? Identity matrix, or else we can say it is also known as unit matrix. Okay, so here the first formula is A inverse equals to I. Remember this. Okay, A inverse equals to I. Whenever you have a two matrix, one is A and second one is A inverse, when you multiply, when you will multiply these two matrix, the final result it will be in the form of I. So I means what? It is known as identity matrix, or else we can say it is a unit matrix. Just forget about the background. Okay, just remember the formula that A inverse is equals to I directly. A inverse equals to I, or else A inverse A is also equals to I. Okay, the next, the third formula is I into X equals to X. That means whenever we multiply I to any alphabet, like suppose if I say A, so you will get the answer A only. It means we know that I means it is known as what? Identity matrix, or else we can say it is known as unit matrix. What do you mean by unit matrix? Unit means one. Okay, so whenever we know that whenever we multiply one to any term, any number, okay, any number, you will get that same term. Yes or no? So same case here also, whenever you multiply I with any term, whether I into A is there, I into B is there, I into X is there, you will get that alphabet. Understood? Okay, so that is your third formula. And the fourth formula, whether you write X first or I first, it doesn't matter. Okay, so like if I say 1 into A or A into 1, still the answer it will be what? A. So it doesn't matter if you write one first or one afterwards. Okay, so that was the formula number third and fourth. Okay, so the first one is what? A inverse equals to I. The second one is what? A inverse A equals to I. The third one is what? I, whenever you multiply I with any term, you will get that term. Okay, remember this. Okay, and the last, the fifth formula is what? It is the actual formula for the inversion method. So this is what? The formula for the inversion method. X equals to A inverse B. X equals to A inverse B is the actual formula for the inversion method. Okay, so even that also we will see how we got this formula X equals to A inverse B. Okay, now as I told, the given question, it will be in the form of linear equation in two variables. Sometime it will be in linear equation in three variable. So when it is in linear equation in two variable, see to that the given matrix, it will be of 2 into 2. Whenever we have three linear equation with three different variables, so it means the matrix, it will get converted into 3 into 3 matrix. Okay, so here we took the example based on 2 into 2. So here this is the equation number 1. We can see equation number 1, x plus y equals to 4. And this is equation number 2, 2x minus y equals to 5. Okay, now the first thing what exactly we have to do here, as the chapter name is what? It is matrices. Okay, but the given question, it is in the form of what? It is in the form of linear equation. Okay, so first thing is what? We have to convert this linear equation into matrix. We have to convert this linear equation into matrix. Okay, now we'll see how to convert this linear equation into matrix. Okay, now the actual form for reduction method is what? Ax equals to b. So this is the actual form, Ax equals to b. Okay, so when you will solve this sum further, you will get this formula, that is x equals to A inverse b. Okay, the actual form is Ax equals to b. It means what? Now I will explain here. Okay, so the first thing is what? You have to convert this linear equation in the matrix form. Okay, linear equation in the matrix form. Now let's see how to convert this into matrix form. Okay, so here you will write matrix form of the given system of equation, given system of equation. Okay, given system of the equation, where we know that for inversion method, this is the actual format, that is ax equals to b, ax equals to b. Remember this, ax equals to b. Now what is a, we'll see first. Okay, what is a, we'll see first. Okay, so the first, this section, can you see this part, this section, the coefficient of x, the coefficient of y, the coefficient of x, the coefficient of x, and the coefficient of y, coefficient of x and coefficient of y. So clearly we can see the coefficient of x is 1, here y is 1, coefficient for x is 2 here, and here it is -1. So the coefficient of x and y, it is known as matrix A. Remember this, the coefficient of x and y, it is known as matrix A. And what about b? B is what? The number which is there on the right hand side, the number which is there on the right hand side. Okay, equal to, and then this is the right hand side. So this is what here, this is what here, this is the value of b, matrix B. Okay, now what about x? X is what? The alphabet which we have to find. Okay, so here the sum, it is based on linear equation in 2 variable. So here clearly we can see that here we have 2 variable, that is one is x and second one is a y. Okay, so in this way, first thing is what? You have to convert this linear equation into, in this form, matrix form. Okay, so here first we'll write a. A is what? It is a coefficient of x and y, coefficient of x and y. Okay, then after that it is x. X means the alphabet which we have to find, and b is what? B is the number which is there on the right hand side. Okay, so after this, as we know that this is of the form ax equals to b. So therefore, where you will get comparing a as 1, 1, 2, -1, x as xy, and b as 4, 5. This is the initial step for the inversion method. Okay, so first you will convert the linear equation into matrix form. Okay, this is what we have to do. Okay, so now we'll see how to create the formula. So this is the formula. Okay, this is the formula. So now we'll see how to create the formula. Okay, so here we know that the given form is what? Ax equals to b. Okay, so now from this, first thing is what? We have to create the formula. So we know that the formula is what? X equals to A inverse B. This is the formula. Now we'll see how you will get this form, x equals to A inverse B. And for each and every sum based on inversion method, see through that you have to show that section how you got the formula. For that part you will get 1 marks. Okay, so here we'll see exactly what we have to do now. Okay, we'll see how to create the formula. So the first thing here, what you will do to create the formula, so first you will write pre-multiply, pre-multiply, pre-multiply. Don't write multiply, write pre-multiply, pre-multiply A inverse on both side, both side. Why we have to do pre-multiply, that I will explain now. Okay, pre-multiply means first. Okay, so A inverse, it will come first. Pre means prefix. Okay, pre, first. Okay, so pre-multiply. Don't do direct multiply A inverse on both the side. Don't write like this, multiply A inverse on both the side. You have to write pre-multiply. Okay, pre-multiply, because the final answer, the backside answer, they are prepared with respect to A inverse B. The final backside answer, it is with respect to A inverse B. If you just simply multiply A inverse on both the sides, so you can do like this also. B A inverse. Okay, but the final answer, the backside answer, it is with respect to A inverse B. It is not with respect to B into A inverse. And see to it that A inverse B, these two are different matrix. And we know that whenever we have two different matrix, the product between this, it will not be equal. Okay, as I explained in the previous videos also. Okay, AB and BA, it will not be equal. Whenever we have two different matrix, okay, it's not equal. So see to it that your backside answer, it is with respect to A inverse B. So that's why we have to do pre-multiply. Don't write just multiply A inverse on both the side. Okay, so after this, we know that A inverse A is what? X. A inverse A is what? X. Yes or no? And we'll keep this X as it is for a while. And then on the right hand side is A inverse B. The next, we know that I into X is what? I into X. I into X. Whenever you multiply I with any alphabet, you will get that same alphabet. Yes or no? So here we had created the formula, we got the formula for inversion method. Okay, so this is the formula, that is X equals to A inverse B. Okay, so in short, if you want to find X, so we required A inverse and B. Okay, so as now we have the value of X also. X, yes or no? That is XY. We have value of B also, that is 4 and 5. Now simply we have to find A inverse now. Okay, A inverse. Without knowing the A inverse, we cannot able to find the value of X and Y. Remember this. Okay, so now we'll see how to find A inverse here. Okay, so now to find A inverse, there are two different method. One is elementary transformation method. You can find A inverse by using elementary transformation method, and the second method is what? Adjoint method. Okay, so here it is not compulsory that you have to stick with one of the method. Okay, either you can use elementary transformation method to find A inverse, or you can use adjoint method to find A inverse. Okay, so as now we had completed adjoint method, yes or no? So I will suggest to find the A inverse for the inversion method by using adjoint method, because adjoint method compared to elementary transformation method, it is safe and simple. Okay, so for each and every sum for the inversion method, whether it is for 2 into 2 matrix or it is for 3 into 3 matrix, see to that find the A inverse by using adjoint method only. Okay, don't use the elementary transformation method. Compared to elementary transformation method, adjoint is safe and simple. Okay, so now we know that how to find A inverse by using adjoint method. Okay, so the first thing is what? The first thing is what? First thing is what? We check A inverse exists or not. Yes or no? So your A is what? It is 1, 1, 2, minus 1. Yes or no? So when you will cross it, so here you will get minus 1, minus 2, it is equals to minus 3. Yes, here clearly we can see that A inverse, determinant of A is not equal to 0. So therefore, A inverse exists. Okay, so once A inverse exists, so we can find our A inverse by using adjoint method. So we know that exactly how to find the answer. So first we'll find minor Mij, and here simultaneously we'll find the cofactor also. So cofactor is what? Aij. So what is the formula for Aij? It is minus 1 I plus j into Mij. The remaining part, it is very easy, as already we had seen this part in the adjoint method. Okay, so now after this, first we'll find M11, then after that M12, then after M12 21, then 22. Okay, 13 14 it is not there. Here we'll find A11. Okay, then A12, A21, and then A22. For M11, so this is the matrix. Yes or no? What is the matrix? It is 1 1 2 minus 1. Okay, so this is A11 position, this is A12, this is A21, and this is A22. As now we have to find M11, so we have to see A11 element. We have to see A11 element, and you have to skip. Okay, eliminate A11 element and its neighbor element also. Okay, so you will be left with what? Minus 1. So this is what we used to do for the minor and adjoint. Yes or no? For cofactor. So if you want to find M11, see to that, see A11 element. Okay, so you have to eliminate that A11 element as well as the neighborhood element also. So you will be left with what? -1. Okay, so for 2 into 2 adjoint method, it is very simple. Okay, easily you will get the answer. So M12, for M12 you have to see A12 element. Okay, eliminate the A12 element as well as the neighborhood element. So you will be left with what? A 2. So here the answer will be what? A 2. For A21, so this is the position of A21. Okay, so here the answer will be what? A 1. I hope you all might be knowing how to find this minor and cofactor. Already we had seen in the previous videos. Okay, so M22, so this is the position of A22. Okay, and then the answer will be what? 1. So here we got the minor. After finding the minor, we have to find the cofactor, and we know that how to find the cofactor. It is very simple: -1, 1 plus 1 into M11. So -1, 1 plus 1, it is 2 into M11 is what? -1. So -1 square will be what? 1 into -1. So answer will be what? -1. Okay, and we know that whenever the power it is even, we have to find the answer for the negative, and the power is even, the answer always it will be in positive. Whenever the power is odd, so answer always the answer it will be in negative. Okay. Okay, so now